Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. Today we are talking because there's been an update to this Ken, Trisha, MARQUEZ saga. Apparently, I don't see MARQUEZ's live from last night anymore, where he basically said that him and Trish are still married, and also said that alleged that Ken pulled a GUN on him, and that is the real reason that he does not go back to his own old home, his own old marital home, and all of the things. And really wanted to speak out because his son Isaiah was upset that, you know, he's seeing on the internet that Ken is calling his father a deadbeat and saying all these, making all these allegations that his father is GAY, and just making all of these claims, you guys, and just going full on slander and defamation. And also MARQUEZ mentioned that there is an upcoming court date, so more to come on that. But we're here, you guys, because Trish has responded. Trish has responded, you know, and I knew she was going to come out the bushes at some point. I just didn't know how quick it was going to be. For whatever reason, Ken is posting a couples edit of him and Trish and tagging Own. And then Messy Marceau, who I've never seen on Ken's page, is liking the past couple posts by Ken, you guys. I thought this was somebody that was cool with MARQUEZ since 2009, but I guess not. So nonetheless, let's get into what Trish said. We are going to hear directly from her, from the horse's mouth, on what her response was to all of the chaos, to all of the things that Ken said and did, to all the things MARQUEZ said and did. We are going to allow her to have the floor and take it away. So without further ado, here is Trish. So thank you for my son. Start working as content creators. Consistent one. Because this went live with the nerve to speak on that didn't know that, and not have that endorsement wonderful. I'm not the only one to grab here. And the earth. Talking about this time? Was that supposed to be brown something forced on it? And I'm really can't see. At the moment, I'm not talking about trying to be wrong. With an animal, they're sitting in different, what does that hair? And I think I can see your second at the wall. And you can't get the face. Come on, I'm gonna have it at them. If the second day, if it's visible, so I can't win it again. And I'm here, so that was from Trisha. So I will try to translate what she said. So those of you who could not make out what she said, it says the following. It says, so thankful for my son. I'm about to start with a talk with a T and start roasting these content creators. Contestant 1, because this B went live with the nerve to speak on bleep she didn't know about, and then has the audacity to come for folks. And I am not the only one she come for on her BS talking about folks' hair with that supposed to be black brown family store, dollar store lace front wig on, and can't see the part, and then go on to talk about ooh, I've got hiccups, you guys. Ken must, be GAY because I look manly. Be sitting in that desk chair looking like Mr. Potato Head, talking like she got a mouth up full of spit with the spit in the cutter of her yuck bleep mouth, and teeth look like she's been sucking since she came out the womb. I'm low-key with the bleep.
keep on, and I'm going to fire that bleep up. I'll let y'all take me through 2 levels. 1, don't bleep with me. 2, all right, quit bleeping with me. And now here the bleep we are at 3 around and find F around and find out bleep. But stay tuned for your next pay. I got tea for y'all bleep to sit on. So here's my thing, right? None of this you addressed anything that Marquez alleged that you guys were still married. Nothing about Ken allegedly pulling a gun, a GUN out when Marquez was trying to come over. Nothing about the difference in the financial status of what Marquez was previously paying versus now. Nothing about your kids being concerned and calling their father, and by their actual father, I mean their biological father, Marquez, saying that they, in particular Isaiah, did not like what he was seeing on the internet, did not like the accusations that was flying out of, Ken's mouth and all of these things. Nothing on that. The only acknowledgement is so thankful for my son. And then in this whole rant is nothing about what Ken said and nothing about what Marquez said. You are now just going to direct your attention now to going back and forth with content creators. And I don't understand this angle, because really all you're doing is just giving the content creators content and just giving them attention. Like I don't understand. And again, nobody told you to put on that Party City wig but Ken. So I don't understand why you are mad at the people for dragging that horrendous wig. It was horrendous. It was not a good look. And that's okay. People are entitled to their opinion. This isn't, fashion week. This isn't, we're not the fashion police, but we can be. And, give our opinion on whether or not the look was a good look, and it wasn't a good look. But nonetheless, this insult, this back and forth stuff that you're going to try to do now with content creators, with Ken starting this, with attacking the millimeters, like it's lame. It's absolutely lame. Y'all keep saying that, you guys, are above all of this, and y'all don't normally do X, Y, and Z, but you are getting right down in the mud when it's all said and done, and all it's doing is making matters worse. Here's the thing. If you don't want to be talked about, if you don't want to be discussed at all in any capacity, do not go on reality TV. Everyone is going to get it at some point or another, and it is what it is. But you guys putting 20 on 10, you guys having this social media marathon of all of your personal issues that could have been on the show, it isn't it. We don't care. You guys had your shot already to tell us what it was on the show, and the narrative didn't narrative. And then when Marquez blew up the spot at the Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly interview, y'all have been running for cover ever since. Y'all have been doing all this social media antics ever since, calling Marquez GAY, making all these allegations and getting all fired up, devoting all this time and energy to Marquez on the internet, but you're supposed to be telling the people that you're actually the real father, that you're the father that stepped in, that you're the father that did all X, Y, and Z. But you have all this time to try to sit on social media and convince social media that you're the good guy. And if you have to waste all this time on social media trying to convince people that you're the good guy, something is amiss. Something is wrong. Something has the people on alert that not everything is on the up and up, which is why people are responding the way that they are. But nonetheless, like I keep saying, the kids are the ones who are suffering the most in all of this madness, you guys. The kids are the one who are old enough to see all of this foolishness on social media, or old enough to be in the school systems to where kids and their parents perhaps are familiar with their families being on reality TV and making slick comments and, attacking people and all of these things and potentially bullying. All of these things happen. And where is the smoke, Trish, for Ken airing out your kid's entire schedule? And putting all of your kids' business out there, saying their government name the entire time so people can go investigate their government name, try to investigate where the daughter has dance class, investigate where the son works, investigate where y'all live, and all these things. Why do you want that type of attention? All you had to do was take whatever, shade or whatever else and just take it on the chin and move on. And people would have moved on to something else. But now you want to have this back and forth. So now there's going to be additional attention now. And now people are going to be curious about what is the real deal with you and Ken. Because how is it that a NASA engineer, allegedly, and a truck driver, allegedly, have all this time to be doing the most on social media? And acting as if this Love and Marriage Huntsville alleged $300 an episode is worth all of this drama, is worth destroying the family unit. Can you make it make sense? But what we're not going to do is sit here and pretend and act like the timeline of you and Ken isn't sus. Marquez put out there that even before he decided that this was not going to work out between the two of y'all, that you were lying about the closeness of you and Ken's connection. And saw years before he even thought about leaving, you putting chocolate bar emojis in Ken's comments. So this was already something that was developing. It wasn't something, that just happened after you and Marquez allegedly broke up. Marquez peeped game. And then on top of it, Marquez said himself that you just stopped communicating with him altogether. But had time for Ken. And Ken, why is it if you love Trish so much that you have to keep separating yourself away from her, hiding away in vehicles, and anytime you have an argument with her, you have to leave out of town or leave and stay at a hotel somewhere and not be in her presence? How volatile are the arguments that you can't be a civilized adult and work it out as two adults and move on from whatever argument? Why is it that you need to take a few days at a time away from Trish, or stay at a hotel, or stay at a friend's house, or somewhere else, or sometimes even go out of town altogether, which impacted the original interview y'all were supposed to do with Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly, because you were pissed off about, again, something with Trish and social media and the whole Martell thing. And y'all got into it about it. And you had to leave for a few days. So now all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe you guys are now this united front against Marquez. You guys have already, filmed the reunion. You guys have already filmed the show and everything else. So we already know that this is going to be a topic at some point or another. But these antics and attacking YouTubers, attacking content creators now all of a sudden isn't going to be the move. Because now you're just going to walk yourselves into a battle, into a back and forth, and it's not going to end the way you think it is. And you have other cast members to ask how this is going to go if you want to go into a battle with content creators. Because all they're going to do is create content more and more and more based off of your foolishness. But had you done the mute challenge like you'd been doing all this time, like you'd been doing all this show, that was the energy you gave all season. People would have moved on and talked about something else pertaining to Love and Marriage Huntsville. But no. You had to insert yourself. You had to make sure that people knew who you were. And my thing is this: if you don't want people to bother you, if you don't want people to mess with you, if you don't want people to have an opinion on you that isn't going to be favorable, that is going to drag you, if they feel that something is not right, don't sign up for reality TV. Because reality TV is the worst thing that you can do. because everybody's got nothing but time to give you all the smoke that you're looking for. But this response isn't it. And this response tells me that what Marquez was saying was not a flat out lie. And it also tells me that obviously he was not lying on his son. And you did not say anywhere in this post that Marquez was a deadbeat. You did not say anywhere in this post that you and Marquez were divorced. You didn't say anywhere in this post denying or debunking that Ken pulled a GUN out on Marquez. So this didn't give what you thought it gave. All it gave is that you and Ken are now willing to battle content creators for attention and clout and content to basically spin this as though if the content creator is a millimeter or Mel supporter, that justifies this anger and this vitriol that you have. No. You should have ignored it and kept it pushing. But all this can be utilized in court and say that you guys are bullying people, that you guys are using your social media to try to bully and attack somebody and try to, out or expose somebody's sexuality and make all of these frivolous claims. And it's going to be a point to where the judge might say, hey, y'all can't talk about each other on social media. No subliminals, no nothing. Because things have gone too far, and now the kids are involved. Because the kids have been involved ever since they have been filming scenes, being asked questions about their father, and being posed questions to paint their own father as a deadbeat, the same father that they speak to every day, but that wasn't the narrative OWN wanted. And Carlos King, where is the responsibility? This one-trick pony of just everything being toxic, destroying all these black families, but then having the audacity to get on the internet and have Tasha K, have Funky Dineva, have Dr. Heavenly just blame Mel and blame the Mel supporters and the millimeters for everything wrong in this cast isn't it either. At some point at the top, there has to be some accountability. That the fans are sick of this BS. The fans are sick of this toxicity. The fans are sick of this darkness. And every day it is something new. It is something negative. It is something trifling going on. And you don't think anything is wrong. You think this is perfectly fine. This is not black excellence. This is not portraying anybody to show their success and show how they're managing this and their families. You have gone full on destroy all black families, but then have the audacity to cry. We know the real reason that you cried at the reunion, but have the audacity to cry that Mel and Tel can't figure it out and can't get back together. Make it make sense. As if he also didn't destroy his own family and allowed a 2-bit mistress to, completely blow up the spot. And now that the financials are not financialing anymore, wants to try to destroy his ex-wife by trying to defame her and trying to slander anybody who was in close proximity to her to try to get any rumor to stick in hopes that that is going to get him access to her. No. This is an issue across the board, Carlos King. You need to get the reins, literally, back of the show because it's completely and utterly out of control. This foolishness of this social media and the shenanigans that the kids are going to see isn't it. And everybody is looking like clowns. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with it being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.